Hi, my name's Dumont-Namin and I'm a life coach. Now, I'm going to show you today how to banish anxiety from your life. Anxiety is a stage of development. Now, a lot of people go through it very often in their 20s. It's an important part of your own personal development, even though at the time it seems like something that's absolutely awful. The key to know with anxiety is that even though it seems permanent, it's far from it. It's completely impermanent. One key way of banishing anxiety from your life forever is to know that ultimately you are in charge of what happens within you as a person. And it's a really important step to make, because as we grow and leave behind parents and such like, and step into our own lives proper, it is truly essential that we are masters of our lives. It's key. Ultimately, it doesn't matter too much really. Money can go up and down. All these kind of million factors in your life can be going here and there, as factors do. Things are impermanent, and around you in life, that kind of thing will be happening all the time. The key to mastering these processes is to accept that and to forge ahead in your own life. So a key problem with anxiety is what is actually happening is that you're identifying with lots of little things and thoughts as they come through. So this way is an absolutely superb way to get rid of anxiety permanently. And what you've got to do is, as you sit there, if you happen to be in a state of anxiety now, then a key thing with anxiety is just let it be there. Again, as I say, it's a process of identification, so just let those things be there. We're going to introduce something new for you to identify with, and what that is the excellence of your life, in essence. You see, you are the master of your life. You are the author of your own excellence. Now, as you sit there, regardless of what kind of highs and lows or feelings that are going on within you, just be aware that all they are thoughts, feelings and emotions. They're not reality, okay? It may seem to you that they are reality, but they're not. And we're going to do this right now and show you that that's not the case at all, so you can move right past that. Now, as a human being, as I say, it's key to know that you are in charge of your destiny. You. Now, 100,000 things might happen, but you are in charge, nonetheless, of the excellence of your own life and the quality you live at. So, as you sit there, allow these thoughts, feelings to come and go, okay? Whatever they may be. And we're going to use an incredibly important point of your physiology, if you like. It's kind of where your physical body meets much more subtle processes such as thoughts. And it is the very famous third eye. Now, that kind of comes across as slightly old-fashioned, that terminology possibly. It's far from it. It's extremely important to know that there is a point within you as a person which will enable you to bypass any background noise, if you like. So know that this key point is where your ideas are formed. So it's where vision is formed. So this is a key part of personal development, because you, as I say, you're the master of what happens within your experience of life. And using this point will help you to master all of the processes you need. You really are going to be able to do that now. So imagine right between your eyebrows, there is a point, that point that's there naturally in your forehead, or just imagine that space between, and you can close your eyes. As you get more proficient in this, you won't really need to, because you'll find it's a key life-changing motor. So you simply visualize a golden dot in that space between your eyebrows, and as I say, whatever is going on, just trust this, give it a go, just do it, and focus on that dot, that golden dot, and imagine that you're using all your willpower, or a lot of willpower, exert some willpower to kind of make that golden dot as vibrant as possible. You almost feel like you're kind of agitating that golden dot, if you like. And as you practice this a little bit, you'll see that you start to transcend whatever was going on before. And I want you now just to, in the space of that golden dot, just to place something that you really love. Okay, so I'm gonna say £1 million. Now, please don't think that this is a sort of immature need for money or something like that. Hey, money is fantastic, nothing wrong with it, nothing right with it, depending on the other factors in your life. But hey, never feel guilty about putting something excellent in your own vision. And what this £1 million will do is serve as a measure of value. So put that £1 million there. Now, if you visualize that dot, that's absolutely fantastic. Another way is to visualize a golden pin, and whatever other processes you've got within you going on, keep visualizing that golden pin just there in that point between your eyebrows, which is the point of vision. It is the point where your vision is created. So imagine down the side of that point, there's very small lettering saying £1 million, £1 million. Okay. Now, as you start to do this, you activate processes within you. Artists have used this throughout the centuries to gain vision and to access those higher levels. So imagine that, keep putting your effort on that £1 million, that golden pin there, and as you start to do that, you will see that ideas start to come to you. And in doing this, you are taking control. It's one method of taking an excellent form of control of your life, because it is your life. And it's a really, really effective way of doing so. So there's the golden pin between your forehead, between your eyebrows, and you're just using willpower to kind of energize or agitate, if you like, that golden pin. And as you start to do so, ideas will start to come to you. For example, you may start to get an idea of £1 million. Right, how could I go about achieving that? Now, as I say, it really doesn't actually have to have anything to do with money at all, but it's something of worth nonetheless, and something of value. And what it does is inspires your ideas center, if you like, to get creative. And this really is a beautiful way of getting rid of anxiety, because you bring into your own mindscape, your own life, you bring in something excellent. And never lose the value of that vision, because truly, whatever is going on around you, you always have the creative agency as a person within you. And it is a wonderful thing when you start realizing that you are the master of such processes. So stay with it and practice it, and you really will start to notice some fantastic things happening, and it's going to really, really help. And I wish you all the very best with that. And thanks very much indeed for listening. Take care. Bye.